Welcome back to the Demon Slayer Gaming Channel. Back with some more Fantasian Neo Dimension. About to go in this cave, hopefully get our last party member. Before I do that, I realized Cheryl was running a little low on MP.
Man, it's hot in here. Almost makes you forget the snow outside. What could be in here?
Last chance. Get out of my way, and you might leave this cave alive.
Crap.
Good timing.
Ha! There you are. We'll take you out before your pals can help you.
Pals? What pals? Whatever. Bring it.
He knows I'm coming now.
You're not who I'm after.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can just straight up attack with... Like, he's got some pretty decent damage.
Waste of time. Start saying your prayers, Blue.
Tan's Grudge, Episode 2.
More story time.
About a decade before, the Fantasian Empire finally put a plan to overthrow the Queendom of Vibra into action. Fantasian spies were tasked with a secret mission. They'd cross the sea, disguise themselves as the Crimson Bandits, and work to destroy Vibra from the inside. However, the sea between the two nations was tumultuous. It was as if the water itself were there to ward off intruders. The Fantasian Empire's ships were swallowed by titanic waves, like plankton swallowed by whales. While his comrades disappeared one by one into the depths, Tan did not try to fight the violent swells. Instead, he focused on protecting his body with magic. Rather than swim against the sea, he let it carry him where it would. At last, the storm subsided. Tan was left stranded in the ocean like driftwood. His sense of time began to wane, but he knew that if he fell asleep, he would sink down into the sea. He fought to remain conscious, staring unblinkingly up at the sky. Then he noticed a small island at the edge of his vision. Soaked and weary, Tan desperately swam towards this haven. It was hard to tell where the sea ended and the island began. A lush forest covered the land as it sloped upwards from the shore. Here on this nameless island, Tan was at a loss. He'd had no idea such a place even existed. Tan knew he'd need food and water to survive. He resolutely ventured into the heart of the island. He soon found a small freshwater creek to quench his thirst, but there was nothing to ease his tremendous hunger. Though he could sense animals in the forest all around him, none of them were slow enough for the exhausted Tan to catch. Though Tan was relieved to be alive, fatigue caught up with him. Tired and famished, he collapsed in the shadow of a boulder. Waves roared in the distance. Tree branches rustled against each other in the wind above him. Then he heard a new sound, soft footsteps drawing closer and closer. Tan hurried to grab his short sword, but his vision faltered. Surrendering completely to exhaustion, Tan blacked out.
Okay. This is level 39, so we're actually quite a bit past this. Where am I? I feel like I go down first. I don't think that's the right path. We can get this chest. New enemy?
This one looks dangerous.
Let's see what you got.
Nothing we want to steal.
Here's my target.
The miss.
I'd say that went well.
Garnet L. No, Ruby is the attack up. Garnet is what? Fire resist? I don't think I need to put fire resist on. I think I'll be okay. Secret art scroll. Who's that for? Ooh, really? That's great. Do I have any SP capsules? Doesn't help me, oh, it does help me get this. Oh, only needed 3? That's so strange. Alright, so I'll either get the dimension this time, we'll get it next time. Alright. I didn't have a D, so yeah, no.
This one looks dangerous.
I don't think I can get him. I can. It curves? I didn't know it curves. It takes 50% damage from like everything other than ice. Do I have... Ice Strike is single enemy. I could just do ice though and hit... No, I think I'd rather just go Night Impact. They're low enough, it doesn't matter. And that gets me damage on him too. Okay, so if we know that we can't do fire, we could go normal attacks, which could use lightning.
Here I come.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a good hit. We're still essentially set up for next combat being the dimension fight, yeah. Here we go.
Who do you think I am?
I'll end this.
Here's my target. Night impact.
Oh, come on, I can't get all 4. So lame.
Pierce him!
I'll handle them.
C still doesn't get a turn for a while, so not too concerned with making sure I hit the guy in the back.
Here's my target. To arms!
Hmm. Like for sure this goblin blocks this hit, right? Not the, I mean the goblin guard in front would.
Strike!
No need to worry.
I'll end this.
Knight! Knight impact!
Goblin guard again would just absorb the hit, so I can't really go through him. H has already thrown away his shield. H doesn't have a shield. So I can do this and hit both of them.
I'll end this.
Here's my target. No need to worry.
Only 6 left, so it's the 6 on the board. You target the 3 in front.
Knight impact!
Don't like missing like that.
You're toast.
I have tension, but I need to do it with someone other than him.
I'll end this. Missed me. Strike!
I'm not even going to use the tension. Because our arrow rain will kill them here.
Here's my target.
All's well that ends well.
She will never run out of mana. It's outrageous. Oh my. Look at me. Born elixir. There are other areas like that. Don't think so. Do I want to use? Yeah. This is the cave that he was just in front of, right?
Come out.
Saw right through our ambush, huh?
Quit wasting my time. If you're gonna fight me, fight me. No getting out of this. Who's next? Blue. This all ends here.
Tan's Grudge, Episode 3. At first, all Tan felt was pain. He reached a hand up to his throbbing, heavy head and found that his hair was already dry. However, the saltiness of the ocean still lingered on his tongue. Not knowing how long he had been asleep, Tan absent-mindedly traced the edge of the clean blanket covering him. Tan could feel the blood gradually flowing back into his fingertips and sensation returning to his hands. Then, realizing he wasn't alone in the room, he jolted upright. Two beasts stared at him as he lay in bed. They looked like wolves, but their coats had an otherworldly luster. One of the beasts barked at him. The other quietly, motionlessly observed him. The quieter of the beasts was somehow enveloped in a pale light. Tan drew a cautious breath. He scanned the room for anything he could use as a weapon. He saw that he was inside a modest, unfamiliar wooden shack. Drawing on his spy training, he calmly observed his surroundings. The beasts continued to watch him. Tan could see his equipment arranged neatly on a small shelf, but it was just out of reach. Either way, his hands were still half numb from his time stranded at sea, and these beasts were surely far swifter than he was. The more aggressive beast barked again, and at that moment, a door opened to reveal a woman.
Adolfo, Golf, it's okay.
Little did Tan know, this encounter would set him on a road to revenge. Adolfo, Golf, and Rudy. Tan had long searched for Blue, who kidnapped Golf's father. Now Blue was surely waiting at the end of the cave, along with Adolfo and the Stone of Control. Tan looked back on his memories, savoring their bitterness. At last, his search was nearly over.
Adolfo looked cool.
Adolfo, snap out of it.
That's Tan. He sounds close.
Yeah. Adolfo looks real cool.
Tan!
You again? What are you doing here?
What is that?
He's Adolfo, Golf's father.
Hey, Tan.
Blue's looking old, but ripped.
I was starting to think you wouldn't make it.
Blue.
I'm afraid Adolfo's not gonna sit or play dead for you anymore, Tan. Try anything you like. He's all mine now.
Let Adolfo go, you.
Recognize this? That's right. It's the Stone of Control. Say thanks to your girlfriend for me next time you're at her grave. You always were one of my favorites. Ask real nice, and I might give you your job back. Now's your chance.
You think I'd ever work for you again? After what happened to Carmina? I'm not leaving until you're dead.
Serves me right for asking. You finally outlived your usefulness, Tan. Go, Adolfo! Rip Tan to shreds!
We've got your back, Tan.
Choose who's fighting alongside Tan. We're gonna have Valrika. And we're gonna have Prickle. Sounds good.
One question, Tan. Can you really bring yourself to strike Adolfo? That's right. Golf's own father. You can't do it, can you? Attacking me is pointless. Looks like this fight is mine.
Adolfo, wake up!
Barrier!
I'll kill ya.
Adolfo, I can't.
This won't be easy.
So I have to steal the Sono control from him.
My turn. All mine. Inputting data.
Can't steal right now, so we go back to Valrika.
Did you call me? Here's my target.
Wait! Not Adolfo, please!
How pathetic.
Hang in there.
Thanks.
Ha! Barely even nicked me.
You still put up a good defense. I won't fight you! Wake up, Adolfo!
50% resistance to poison, so let's see if we can get a poison on him or not.
Error detected.
That hurt.
Here's my target.
Useless. Full restoration.
Thanks. Oh, no! What are you...
You're kidding me. You can't even control your own dog.
Golf. Yeah, you're right. This is no time to be soft. Adolfo, I'll hurt even you if I have to. And then, I'll save you from Blue.
Oh? Turning son against father, eh?
Golf and I both know we must take Adolfo down. You'll never understand what that feels like. I'll never forgive you for this, Blue.
You should have stayed home.
Error detected.
So many buffs. Or debuffs, I should say.
No need to worry.
Useless. Ow!
I don't like that.
Velocity. Time for repairs.
Take this.
No need to worry.
I'll kill ya.
yet.
Deploying barrier.
There we go.
Very good guard.
Operating at half capacity.
He takes the same amount of damage from everything. So does Adolfo.
Stay calm.
I'll do my best.
Calm down.
Come on, come on!
This isn't over yet.
Thank you.
All that begins must end. By chaos!
It was nowhere near as much as I thought it was going to be.
Hate to see it.
Some functions have been disabled. Activating defense system.
There we go.
I'll handle them.
Useless. How is this happening? Only one thing to do. Better use my trump card.
Blue! How dare you drive Adolfo berserk? You're going to destroy his heart!
So what? It's my dog. I'll do whatever I want with it.
Blue, you...
He's not guarding anymore.
Just getting started.
That really freaking hurt.
Hang in there.
Thank you.
I got this. I'll take that.
You're stronger than I thought, but not strong enough.
We'll see about that. Can you really keep him under control?
What's it to you?
His defense is getting sloppy. Now's our chance to take the stone.
Already tried that. And you don't have a steal.
Save your thing.
Appreciate it. All mine.
Okay.
No! The stone of control is mine!
Adolfo's free from his control. I owe you one. This is the end, Blue!
You'll regret this.
Okay, so the only one I can hit right now is
Deploying
Blue.
barrier.
Sweet!
I'll kill ya!
That's it?
Fantastic.
Show off your fangs.
That's unnecessary. Well, Rika's got the highest damage. We bring her in. mean, if he's just gonna keep doing this crap, then there's no point in even keeping Prickle in. So we'll just go like this and get double damage in.
I'll handle them.
Crush it.
Come on!
Burn.
Nice
Not gonna work.
mystery potion.
I'll never forgive you for this! Never, ever, 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 ever!
No
Wow.
way. He made himself go berserk.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you all. Kill, 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 kill!
He's an angry man.
No need to worry.
Crush it.
No way. I'll see you in the fires of the abyss. You will burn!
Good job, your attack went to normal.
Calm down.
Here's my target.
11K?
Here goes.
You'll pay. I'll never forgive you. Never!
Here goes.
8K? I think we just continue to heal.
No need to worry.
Oh, tension's up. Didn't realize.
I'll never forgive you. Never!
That was big.
Experiment.
Kind of a big hit.
This'll do it.
There we go.
Let's keep moving.
So the one time in the game where stealing is actually useful.
Stay with us. Adolfo's gonna make it. Thank you. Thank you. Look, Goff. You're together again.
So these two are...
Yeah, they're family. And they finally reunited.
Right, I remember Kina said so. So, mission accomplished, huh?
I can feel what they feel. Down to the last heartbeat. Adolfo, Golf. I bet Carmina's watching too somehow. Aren't you, Carmina?
This man's been through a lot.
What's this thing on my face?
It's a divine artifact.
That's supposed to mean something?
That that divine artifact's responding to you, Tan. I think it's because of that spirit beast. And maybe that's not all. I don't know who this Carmina is, but she sounds really important to you. Divine artifacts react strongly to that kind of connection. That divine artifact's really powerful. Truth is, we need that power.
Yeah, word gets around. You guys are the ones trying to stop the mecha infestation, right? They say you even fought off the malevolent god. Is it true?
There's a bit more to it than that. But yeah, and we could really use your help.
I'm in. I owe you one anyway. Besides, these guys aren't too crazy about Mechteria either.
We'll take you back to Valrika's lab for now. It's kind of our home base.
Don't you leave. Oh, I'm so mad.
This is your home base? That's pretty weird.
You could say that.
And you're telling me that we can use this big thing to go wherever we want?
Pretty much wherever, as long as it's a place that I can remember. My dad built it a while back.
Not bad, Dad. So you mean if you don't have any memories of the place, it's a no-go?
Why? Is there somewhere else you want to go?
Yeah. I'd like to visit Carmina on the Nameless Island.
No problem. Even if I've never been there before, we can take the Uzra.
If you want to come along, I won't stop you, but it's kinda out of your way. No hard feelings if you forget about me and stick to stopping the Mechteria.
Inorganic Buster. Human Combatant. I mean, right now we just leave on the one that has the higher damage. What is quick change? Chance to gain an extra turn after using non-offensive actions. That's pretty cool. He sacrifices his HP for damage, right? He can reduce his HP to give some to other people. Ooh, when do we get that? Bad sit damage? Non-elemental damage, that's good. Okay, well done. Let's get those three, right? Can I make him immune to poison and curse? Is that the play? So now he can literally mystery potion all he wants and be perfectly fine. Okay, except I need to move one of these over there. Cheryl was unequipped. So what do we want to give her instead? We need to give her a couple things, honestly. I can give her an attack up, I think. Oh, she already has an attack up too. I only have one of the others. That's insane. Why don't we give her accuracy? Because she does seem to miss a lot. Get Prickle something else. I feel like survival instincts is really good on him. Probably won't curse nullification over poison, because I can heal through poison. Healing through curse is impossible. Okay, so I'm gonna go back over there, see if we can find anything. I don't like that it teleported me away. Okay, so there is nothing. So, yeah. Go unlock his second version.
Never thought I'd come here again.
Is this the place?
Yeah. This is where I first met Golf and the others. And Carmina. Back then, Golf wasn't a spirit beast yet. He had a physical body.
He wasn't always like that?
Right. If you want to know more, we've got to walk and talk. There's some place I gotta visit. Come along, will you?
We won't be able to go any farther if the mist stays this thick.
You've got to know the trick to navigate this island.
The trick?
Yeah. I'll show you over at that orb. Give the orb a shot of magic. That should clear the way.
Okay.
Hey, can I ask you something?
If you've gotta.
Are Golf and the other beasts native to this island?
No, they're not. Carmina brought them when she fled here from somewhere else.
Adolfo, Galf, it's okay.
The woman's voice was clear and light. The two beasts, seeming to take comfort in her presence, slowly backed away. Behind her was a third beast, watching Tan intently. The woman seemed to be around the same age as Tan. She smiled brightly at him.
What a scary face you've got.
The woman's smile met Tan's cautious gaze. Her expression radiated innocence and purity. Not expecting a sudden joke from a total stranger, Tan stayed silent and waited for her next words.
My name is Carmina.
She said. Tan was a spy who worked for the Fantasian Empire. On the way to a mission to infiltrate the Queendom of Vibra, his small boat was destroyed by an overwhelming storm. That storm had carried him to this nameless island. Neither Vibra nor Fantasian knew of the island. But Tan would forever remember it as the place where he met Carmina. Tan and Carmina, Episode 1. Carmina's shack was on a quiet corner of the island. The shack's walls were made of logs, clumsily stacked together, clearly not the work of a professional. However, the room was filled with quality furnishings. Whoever Carmina was, she'd once enjoyed some degree of luxury. Carefully observing Carmina and her movements, Tan gathered that she relied on the beasts for her survival. Carmina's lustrous, wolf-like companions were expert hunters, and they brought food back to her on a daily basis.
I have something to ask you. Just out of curiosity.
By now, Tan's wounds from the storm had completely healed. Still, Carmina never told him to leave her shack.
Of course it's out of curiosity.
Carmina chuckled.
Why else would you ask?
She glanced up from the tree nuts she was sorting.
I mean, I'm really curious about you and this place. I'm nothing but curiosity.
Tan's sudden burst of candor surprised even himself. Flustered, he continued shelling the nuts as if he'd said nothing.
Well, go on, ask away. say?
Adolfo and the others, they're not from this island, are they?
Is that the only question you have?
Sure.
You're a bad liar. I know there's more that you want to ask.
There is, but for now, you saved me. That's enough for me.
Carmina chuckled once again.
You're a kind person, Tan. I can tell.
Said Carmina, gazing into Tan's eyes.
I'm kind?
And here I'd always thought the people of Fantasian were all cold-blooded.
Tan was speechless. How had she known where he was from?
Your gear gave it away.
And you're from Dora, right?
Dora was one of many small nations that Fantasian had invaded, destroyed, and taken over. Dora no longer appeared on any map. Its culture and language had been wholly consumed by the Fantasian Empire. Dora was small, but it had been rich in underground natural resources which were loaded with magical power. Its neighbors fought over its resources, finally reaching a truce, until the Fantasian Empire broke that truce and advanced on the humble nation. The Fantasian Empire seized control of Dora in a flash. It became little more than a military outpost from which Fantasian attacked other neighboring nations. Dora's capital, once brimming with magical golden ore, was now little more than a ruin under the Fantasian Empire's thumb.
And that's not all. You were close to Doran nobility.
What makes you think that?
Carmina asked quietly.
I'm familiar enough with Doran craftsmanship. One look around this room and I knew.
You're not wrong, but you're not entirely right either.
Carmina murmured as she looked into the distance. Tan asked another question he thought might have been better kept to himself.
You're the chief's daughter, aren't you?
Carmina nodded. Tan felt a strange sensation, like blood draining from his fingertips. He saw again what he had witnessed that day, the day Dora fell, hanging in the air behind Carmina like a backdrop.
I'm sorry.
What are you apologizing for? It's not like you had any hate for Dora, did you?
Carmina stood up and opened the window of the shack. The subtle scent of the sea and the whispers of the forest surrounded the two of them in an instant. The three beasts gathered around Carmina's feet, a low rumbling in their throats.
We're the only ones who escaped here, to this island.
Said Carmina, stroking the beasts tenderly.
Adolfo gave his life to shield me from an incoming arrow. But my father, our chief, revived him. In his final moments, he used Doran magic to turn Adolfo into a spirit beast. But I'll never know whether that's a choice Adolfo would have made for himself.
Carmina looked up from the beasts to face Tan. She had a perplexingly peaceful expression. Her kind eyes didn't betray the slightest shred of resentment.
You're the kind one here, not me.
Tan said.
Am I really? I abandoned my own people. Instead of fighting for my country, I chose to survive. How there could be any kindness in that, I don't know.
I ran away too,
Said Tan.
But that's different.
is it? Look, from one runner to another, I get it.
Tan stared straight back into Carmina's eyes.
I get that there's excruciating guilt in your heart. And I get that you pushed through the pain and chose to survive. Isn't that right?
Carmina nodded sheepishly.
Yes, you may be right. I'd like to think I'm kind too. But maybe that's just my way of hiding the pain in my heart.
Whatever the reason, your kindness saved my life. So as far as I'm concerned, it's real.
Sincerity shone from Tan's eyes as he looked at her. She smiled back at him again.
Thank you. Tan, I knew you were kind too.
They all ended up here?
Yeah, and they lived here in peace. Until I came along. Time to move.
Alright, so we get that one. I'm about to run into a dimension. I need the area behind me somehow.
Here they are.
I'll handle them.
Night impact!
Goblin's gonna block the hit.
You're done!
No need to worry. No need to worry.
I didn't even see where I was. Oh, okay. Now I see.
Night impact!
Do something.
Seal kind of sucks, but we may get a remedy.
Missed me.
Night impact!
Eat this.
Regular goblin got a ton of HP. I don't recall these plants. Says I fought him somewhere though.
I'll handle that.
Thank you.
Oh, troublesome.
Very nice.
I'll handle that. No need to worry.
Getting those extra turns.
Here's my target.
I'll end this.
Okay, only 8 left, and there's 8 on the board, so this is the... all I gotta kill here. I should have tension attacked. Just be done with it. Kinda wanna whip out Adolfo and see what his tension looks like, though. Or Tan, I guess is his name.
You good to go?
Jetstream.
Go! Chow time! Jet Stream!
That was easy.
Good. Nope, can't have that one. Feels like I'm gonna need to work backwards for that one.
Watch your step, Leo.
Jeez, what happened here?
Nothing natural. Kind of a long story.
Wait, you did this?
Tan and Carmina, Episode 2. That night, Tan rose quietly from bed and quickly dressed to go. He decided to leave his sharp short sword and other weapons behind. Maybe Carmina could use them to protect herself, or at least for cooking, he thought. A few coins jingled softly in his inner pockets, but they were of no use to anyone on the island. Tan pushed open the door of the shack as silently as he could. Suddenly, a shadow brushed against him, and he felt a gentle nibble on his leg.
Adolfo?
Adolfo, the spirit beast wrapped in mysterious light, was desperately clinging to Tan's right leg. The beast's fangs did not hurt him. There was something comforting in the bite, like a cat's as it carries a kitten off to bed. Tan pulled Adolfo off of his leg and hurried out the door, but the beast persisted. Adolfo followed him into the night without raising a cry.
Adolfo, go back home.
Tan told the spirit beast, but Adolfo kept following him, as if pretending not to understand.
I don't belong on your island. I destroyed Carmina's home.
Tan continued muttering to himself, knowing the spirit beast couldn't try to offer him false comfort with words. Tan and Adolfo eventually reached the center of the island. By night, the ocean was calm and peaceful, as if the storm that brought him there had never happened. Then Tan heard voices break the stillness and hid himself in the shadows.
This island is right between Fantasian and Vibra. It would make a fine outpost for our invasion.
And it looks like the Vanguard unit's boat ran aground near here.
Tan saw a familiar face nodding in the moonlight.
Yes, this will be the perfect headquarters for the Empire. I mean, for the Crimson Bandits. Now, I don't expect you'll find anyone living here, but if you do, take care of them.
Hearing Blue's command, the Fantasian spies readied their weapons. Murderous intent hung thick in the air around them. Just then, Tan heard a lone howl. Adolfo sprung out from behind Tan to attack. His claws flashed as he gave a fearsome roar to intimidate the infiltrators. The spies were shocked by the sudden assault. Adolfo swiftly extinguished their torches. Despite all their rigorous training, the invaders' eyes were no match for the spirit beasts in the darkness. Adolfo knocked out one of the spies, allowing Tan to step in and scoop up his weapon. Blue immediately caught sight of him and called out,
There's someone here! Take him down!
Adolfo growled fiercely. Tan steeled his resolve.
Blue!
Tan cried out as he launched himself off the ground, swords point first, towards his former leader. Blue sensed Tan's murderous energy behind him and dodged. Tan's blade missed him by a hair.
Ha! So you're alive!
Blue laughed loudly, mockingly. Tan hopped back, putting some distance between himself and Blue.
Good to see you're still kicking, Tan. This island would make a perfect base. Don't you agree?
Ignoring Blue's taunts, Tan lunged once again.
Get off of this island, Blue.
Tan felt Blue's knife pressing towards him hard as they clashed. Just as they were close enough to graze each other with their blades, Blue shoved him away with ease. Then he raised a fist and struck Tan on the temple. As Tan staggered back from the blow, Adolfo leapt at Blue.
I see you've made some new friends.
Blue grabbed Adolfo by the head as the beast's fangs sank into him. He yanked Adolfo away, completely unfazed by the bite.
I knew it. You've gone traitor. And now you've gone soft. I mean, babysitting puppies, Tan?
As Tan fell to his knees, he felt a strange current of magical energy surround him.
What's with this mist?
Blue murmured with uncertainty. A cold fog wrapped around Tan as if it had purpose. Small particles of water soaked into his skin. Blue struggled to slash away at the mist around Tan, but it showed no signs of dissipating. Before long, everything around them was shrouded in thick, white fog. Blue fired spell after spell through the fog. However, unable to see clearly, he struck his own comrades. Human screams echoed through the fog, along with Adolfo's barking cries. The noise grew dim in Tan's ears.
Tan!
Suddenly, Carmina's voice rang out to him. The magical mist had come from Carmina. The nameless island was dotted with large metallic orbs created by Doran magic. It had been a long time since Carmina had used her powers, but now she wielded them to put an end to the fight.
Blue!
Tan called out again to the man he meant to slay. His answer came in the form of a sharp wave of magic that slashed across Tan's cheek. Around this fresh wound, Tan felt a shift in the movement of the air. He could sense that Blue was preparing a particularly fearsome spell. Blue bent down, pressing his palm against the soil below him. He channeled all of his power into the land itself. Tan felt the particles of mist jump from his skin. A moment later, the earth shook violently as a great rift opened in the ground. The fissure grew, destroying everything in its path. The ground under Tan's feet collapsed.
Okay. Kind of want a save spot. No, I just found one. Evil Negotiation 101. I mean, I'm literally trapped here if I don't... If I activate those, huh?
From this. No need to worry.
You're toast.
Night impact! To arms!
Watch out, it's hot.
I'm not gonna be able to get that extra turn. Maybe can. Yeah, that's good.
I'll handle them. No need to worry.
16 left. 15.
To arms!
Burn.
13.
No need to worry.
11.
To arms!
10. Ooh, it didn't kill one.
To arms!
There.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out on the field right now.
Here's my target.
Slam it.
There we go.
Frankly, I don't care for you. Absolute zero!
All's well that ends well.
Okay, so Kina and Tan both need points displaced. Okay. Okay. Amber L. More whetstones. Smoky quartz. Alright. Now that we've reached this, I think this is going to be the spot where we stop for this episode. Because I think we have like another 30 to 45 minutes probably with finishing this up. So that would take us into the 2-hour mark, and I don't really want to do that. But I hope everyone's enjoying this playthrough of Fantasian Neo Dimension. If you are, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I will catch you on the next one.